lot of equipment in.
Well done, Aloy. You're truly a shine.
I've been thinking about what you said. It was more than that.
Perceptive as ever.
Okay, so...
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder, and I met Liz. Says we'd have coffee. I thought it was just shop, but soon we were flying halfway across. For the first time, I didn't feel... I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother, but as time and...
So helping me.
A second chance. I made a mistake. So when I saw you, beyond even what I knew, I had to help you.
You said before that you never were.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make...
I built that house, a safe place, not just for cultural art, truly.
And you wanted...
Yes, I thought it would bring something, a heritage data being...
Why do you think...
I've won... She cared so... But it also felt like she never wanted to share her burden. I think, in the end, sometimes I wonder if anyone really...
I found her after ㅎ뾱ᅢㅍㅅㅅ.
Yes.
I think she regretted.
Did she? Thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever... And that her last impression of me was not who I...
What else can we...
As I mentioned in the brief, that's where they're also printing the natural resource.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fab a small army of them. In addition, they've also been ferrying... After hundreds of comforts, the ship was barely space where disaster can strike.
Have you figured out how...
No, and I'll admit it bothered. I am confident it will...
How many of them are...
10. Only a handful of us made it to our ship.
So, Eric...
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a band of cutthroat. Even as government, he found success. There were also rumors that all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to... In them, he could go on, though I suspect...
What can you tell...
He was the head of, and as such, had dealing... It made him one of... And certainly...
What does one person...
Buy more. Gerard's always believed able to maintain control with a... But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision, the Avatar, while we were...
Well, we'll deal with...
I would very...
When I was in the... I think he was a...
Stanley. When we established our colony, he... Lights, shows, gambling, and while others he flung his door...
Wait, you're talking...
No, he perished. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of...
When Beta escaped, I saw another one. Who was she?
A dual star. Unlike most of Fars amassed their wealth through Verbena inherited. Her father had achieved great success. At age 24, she became the world's branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages
What?
in a way, yeah.
Well, she must have done something.
She was her own brand, but even rats.
Okay.
An array of the wealthiest people.
And let me guess.
Most, but not all. There were ㅎ뾱န့. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance, and I had fascinating discussions with our immortality treatments. But then there were others, like his only real preoccupations were, when I think about all of us, we really should have.
Okay.
I'll be here, and thank you, my path more than one. I see Liz's dream.
Maybe we can.
We will.
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. Maybe one day we can access them. After we get Gaia and...
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have them in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Oh, come on!
This must be from the cool route. Between the Rockbreaker and the Slitherfang, ㅎ뾱န့ really wrecked the arena. I'm glad her rebellion is finally over. Now Hekarro and his people can move forward. Elizabeth and Tilda had a history. The more I learn about her life, the more complicated it seems. I guess she saw something good in Tilda. I don't know what exactly, but seems like it was enough. For a while, at least. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now, and always. With Regalla out of the way, Hekarro and Tenakth, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that it's not a battle I am going to win. Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. I miss Varl. It still hurts to think about him. I don't know if the pain will ever really go away. When I find that bastard, Eric, I'm gonna make him pay.
Did you need something? Bravo, you managed to sway a zenith.
Not a chance. I thought you said...
There's always, but that's not, I assume you...
Since when...
Since you turned this into a modest success.
Okay, so your big... Let me see if I... You learned about... Then you came up with a plan, and to get the... Or, rather, the sons of Prometheus.
Did you have an actual question?
So all this time, even before you were out here scheming, why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an assault the Zenith base, the casualties, and I knew you would never allow such. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Why create the Sons of... You didn't need a bunch of Oseram
They were a necessary safeguard. The eclipse demonstrated through the Sons of Prometheus, all while remaining...
You wanted me to surrender...
Based on everything I knew about them, thereby keeping you out of harm's way, and more importantly, out of my...
So you really didn't...
No.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that... Tell me about the weapon.
I've upgraded it. Now emits a wave like...
That does...
No. But after all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes. Suffice it to say, the intricacies of...
Why help Regala take a...
Before Regala's battling machines, even if I gained, he would never agree to...
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes. All Regala craved was war, against the Carja and anyone who threatens the Tanakh. She would have led the tribe which was pursued.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins.
The tribe from...
Their entire tribe was shaped around the... One of them, Alva. Don't you want to know?
No. They from the ancient... They shrouded creating a pantheon.
Yes, well, it also...
Did it now?
So those run-ins, on one of them my team, we found...
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was...
Let me guess. Like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Alright, Silent. I'll let you know when it... And I don't need the two of you, but...
I wonder if you For someone to live as long... Well... Your
Yeah.
Survival is... I'd hoped you'd...
Do you know...
Oh, I know a great deal.
Oh, a feeling.
Yeah, this file's crazy. Why would anyone use oils for that?
You nervous?
I'd be...
The plan...
Right. Oh!
Are you okay?
She... See...
Don't worry. The Zeniths.
If you...
I hope...
This silence...
He is. He refuses to...
Oh.
You know that... Yeah. How are you...
Varl's... I didn't. Zoe, but...
They need time.
And what about...
I don't know. I imagine...
It's funny. Not that you... I mean, you are, as in... But even...
We grew up very differently.
Yes.
I hope if...
Oh. And they... It's refresh... Back home, diviners can only...
Sounds
Yeah, you are...
Have you spoken?
I did. So seemed so... and she looked...
You should ask...
Maybe.
We will...
Everyone's...
And you?
Nervous?
Don't worry. I want...
Whatever. I never thought...
Come on. Katala will...
I'm not afraid. I know if we die... We'll try.
I see you.
It's been... What would have taken me, like, the database... With this? This could revel... That is... Whatever.
You wanted to...
A diviner had... And... But Maybe it'll...
Any more day...
All of it? We knew the ancestors. In fact, and we thought journeying across the sheer...
Even so, the Quenner Way, where I grew up, from a fire. So...
Yes, an entire culture based on the holograms of there's but still...
And deadly. Once all...
I don't know if or what even would I be the ancestor? Would I dare? Or...
Who's this?
You... I hated her gut, but apparently we became very close. She promised she'd wait.
Well, that was smart of her.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do. I suppose you saw that...
I almost went up to her. Every diviner I know would kill to get fight, but now that she's here, I don't know if I'm probably, but...
The rest of us should be in Zeniths for you to but you'll have...
What?
I don't know. Back at the greenhouse.
Diviners are... And many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes that the Empire can... But the board... Detrimental. like discover. That is why divine only over. It ensures that any
What happens to...
I never.
You said...
Right. He was an impure. As such, he sponsored many divine. He took a spec whom we consider
ㅎ뾱.
I know better now. Anyway, in fact, so the might solve. If only we could. Perhaps we could. The Emperor declared dozens of scouting, and the Emperor, one who wields the legacy, the living embody. It may seem we had no idea.
You said what happened?
We lost and scores of, and that was before. Once we landed, and we struggled to. There were bright, but he became more, and you heard him. Spouting nonsense about. We knew these weren't but he was
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many, but what the COB stand for? I'm sorry.
So, Bohai.
He won't execute people, but he's. I can't tell you how many times. The best thing I can say about you.
Yep. The end.
Yes and no. Those whose legacy. War.
The CO called.
Right. Worked extensively under. That's how we thought of Sobek. Our limited. Missing.
You mentioned.
Her name is Alika. When I passed, it brought honor to. Only Alika begged.
Why?
Alika knew that one. Not even your. Unless.
Sounds hard.
Like the focuses we keep. Well. Last time I was. Because of my. But if.
I promise. You mentioned that.
Yes, I found reference. It's called a sprawling network of the legacy revealed that, but the data from it's in
Another fair.
No, so if we can acquire every year with Leviathan.
Okay.
That's the thing. But would you come with me? You're much better.
Of course.
Thank you.
I need to get.
I'll be at my truth.
And
I appreciate it.
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
Gaia turned them into a...
Haven't seen you since the...
I saw you fly, I would say.
Thank you.
It is all that remained.
We're lucky to...
Oh, I was hoping we... If...
Look, but I want her...
It is more than...
Thank you. Did you...
Briefly. Are all Nora...
I'm not exactly managed to push the...
I thought my tribe...
Does it still...
I try not to think of... It's difficult.
I can't
Then you have...
Have you...
I did...
That stuff's just...
You get used to it, eventually.
I'm sure Aaron... What do...
We play strike. Although he has... It helps when things...
Somehow... Have you...
The Quen is... Her mind is sharp, but it's hard to imagine.
Trust me.
I will take...
You...
If I live, it will... What matters most...
I'll do my best. We didn't really...
There was... If he were to... Among them... When the... I will have the Inkers...
I'm sure he... We didn't really get to...
When the... I will have the...
I'm sure he... Things will get... You'll need every...
I would have it. Many soldiers died. We will endure on the... Though, without an army of...
Leave that to me.
As you say.
You said you were...
That's right. I've been... They are fast. How many... I wouldn't...
I'm with you. Must be strange.
There's strength to think...
What do you think?
It's inefficient, though it could use...
Duly noted. Anything interesting?
I found an...
Oh.
Outside.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not...
That...
Found anything?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged. I knew the 10 fought again, but it seems they later... As they... At least the...
There is nobility.
Yes.
How are you
I wanted to learn...
And?
I looked up this pharaoh and learned about the plague. To think that the ancient... There is no glory.
That about... Think you're ready?
I am to not...
Now that...
The bulwark and how we need...
I'll try.
I know.
Getting ether...
One that should... For it is now black.
Did you meet...
There is something... I wouldn't be surprised if my...
Honestly... Your
The visions tell us and leapt for us. It is why the... And now... So...
I won't lie.
I can only...
You said...
Gaia mentioned... I was wondering...
You want to make...
Yes. Gaia, she believed these things.
They're ancient.
I am not as...
It might be dangerous. We were lucky.
I see.
It's
By the 10.
I'll see you.
It will...
I'll call you. We'll get what you...
Thank you.
Is this a piece from the bulwark? Could Tello must have brought this with him as a trophy. I may have fired the cannon, but he really put ㅎㄧ in his place.
Hold on. I think I'm getting it.
There you are.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. I wonder where this leads. Cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was. I better keep this down here.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. And as for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
The whole time, I'd at least like...
You were among the...
Why?
Dark. When the Carja pushed into the desert, my brother's squad, but the Carja captured them. It was too late.
So...
Revenge to tear down the car, hunt down every last of... But my chief...
How did he... Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tenakth.
It was an insult. No outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Carja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hekaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the Sundom.
What happened?
A quivering priest bore a message from their new king. Suddenly, the Karja wanted to talk. A true Tanakh. Their blood exists to be. He showed himself a Karja loving.
And lost.
His mercy. I vowed never to rest, so with an day you.
The deal you made, how did silence.
That name means nothing to me.
So all this, and you trusted a group of outlanders?
If it was a trick, I would have. But they offered me the chance. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see. I bet you.
I don't think. What about your...
Had I killed these Zeniths, would have been but because of you.
Because of me? Are you really...
I have no reason.
Really?
I failed to kill Hekarro. The Karja remain out of my reach. All I have left. So show me.
All right.
Ever since you... But if I... Then it might as well.
I'll let you know. Huh. Door's unlocked now. There's more machinery. The vault.
I've got to be more careful.
I found a locked door.
Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagram.
I wonder if that's it. Looks like a power cell could fit here. Okay, the console has power now. Oh, this must have been Beta's private room. By the looks of this data, Hephaestus tried multiple times to hack into the repair bay. But doesn't look like it succeeded.
soldiers have gone missing in the Valley of the Fallen. The whole area is crawling with machines. And there have been reports of glowing lights off the coast. Marshal Elvira should be at the valley's entrance. She might need your help.
Thanks. I'll look into it when I can. This is where we part ways. There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base. Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy?
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Purge water ammo's not gonna help.
This is why I came along. Hey, Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid? Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
Down there?
I'll find a way back up.
Where'd you go?
Just need to climb back up.
Hey, you wanna fight the match? We all need help sometimes.
You're right.
anything?
Yeah.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Oh! Can we please leave the cave now?
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Just what I... Another Spectre.
Sleeper fight!
Well, that was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah! Clear those weeds. Yeesh. These plants are weird.
With me.
These Spectres are good sport!
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah.
More Spectres.
Good times.
I'll attack when you...
Should try something other than fire.
Let's take Aloy! Let's send you back to the forge. Aloy, over here. Good job I stashed some berries, huh? On to go. Now we're talking. Are you...
Follow them.
Weapon blew off.
Let's push on.
Any good loot?
A little. Here, up this rock.
We should move on.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
Well, I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
They're riled up now.
Hit the weak spot! Spectre the Zeniths have.
Not only want to fight at once, that's for sure. Come on.
I grab it if
up
you
the
need
slab.
it. It's not beer, but it'll do.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alva and Kotallo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now we can crank out machines to its heart's content. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or we'll find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one review.
What is it?
We had to do all this climbing.
That a big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
I guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines. Acid ammo could help here.
Pick it up if you need it. That's the quick way to take it down.
Just some parts. This way.
Big jump. To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now. The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
By the blood of the Ten!
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
This way!
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! I was promised. Go!
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms. Not as her puppet.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Katalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith's inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, time I seen filth. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network!
Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
You're outclassed! Ooh.
I'm taking you down! Whoa! I can't let him catch me. Not much without your shield, are ya?
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
You think I can't hit you there?
He's almost down.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
I fell further than I thought. Everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe I can find out if she's okay. Almost there. This is it. End of the line. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
No!
I've heard that before.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
I better scan that thing first.
Now I need more.
Ask yourself why you're holding back. I can endure. You cannot.
Strict it. I can target its gold plating. Those gold plates are vulnerable.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me. This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
You're not taking me, Tilda! Well, that did something.
This world is finished! We must leave together!
she tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along?
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith's shields. Everything I did to create the Rebel Army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. Am I a raindrop storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? A voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemn mists and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rock. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? My hands are full of
What are you up to? I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the body. it for all. We stopped the Zeniths. We saved life on Earth. Well, for now, at least. There's another threat coming. I don't know how we're gonna beat it. But we'll face it together. All of us. Rest easy, my friend. I'll visit again when I can.